This tutorial is very simple one, but if you're a beginner or an absolute beginner and you don't really understand layer mask, you would quite struggle a bit. But without talking much, let's get started. But as a beginner, you can still follow and do same even though you won't understand what I'm actually doing. So I'll unlock my background like this and press Ctrl J to duplicate my layer. I'll go to adjustment, black and white, and I make sure that I click that. So this time around, I just want the black and white to affect only the iris of the subject or my picture. So I'll invert my layer mask so that it changes its color to black. This means that all the desaturated part has been cleared off. So now I have to bring in the desaturated part, which will only affect the iris. So you select your brush and make sure that your foreground color is on white. So you click this button over here to change it to white. Make sure your flow is 100, then you paint in the desaturated. Nicely like that. So my next thing is I'll go to adjustment again, hue and saturation. So after clicking on hue and saturation, you scroll down, then you check colorize. You realize that the colorize affects all the body and the hair, everything, but we want the colorize to only affect the iris of the person. So we will click on the black and white like this. We click on the layer mask, I hold Ctrl, then I click again. I will select the iris. I make sure that I click on my hue and saturation over here. I go to select, then I invert the selection like that. So this time around, since the outer of the iris has been selected, we want to clear it off. So I use my brush and change my foreground color to black so that I can delete or clean up nicely. So after cleaning up, you realize the natural color of the subject will pop. Okay, like that. I go to select and deselect. So now I can change the hue of the eye to any color that I want. As you can see, any color, but I prefer cyan, something like this. You can also change the saturation to, if it's too dull for you, you can also change the lightness and everything. Let me reset and bring up saturation like this to cyan. Yes, so that is how it is done. You can also increase the part of the eye that will be affected by using the layer mask too. As you can see over here, let me zoom in for you to see. It affects the eyelid a bit. You can see over here. So you can click on the saturation, the brush, like that. Then you decrease your brush, use your black to clean up like that. You can take your time to clean up like this. Yeah, that is the end of this tutorial.